What's up YouTube? I'm Mike, and today I'm doing another one of my little walking and talking videos, except this time, instead of having to look at my boring neighborhood, you get to look at all of this scenery. Yes, sir. Today's our last day, I think, up here in the mountains, but that's not what this video is about. What we're talking about today, unfortunately, is how gay pride is getting ready to be a very rough ride for Target's business. It seems that no one is learning. They're not watching my channel. Every business in America should be watching my channel. I try to help you guys. I tried to help a certain company that I can't name not fuck up their business, and they didn't listen and then had to pay me handsomely. I tried to warn Budweiser. I said it in my video. Go back and look. When the Dylan Mulvaney scandal popped off, long before Budweiser really screwed the pooch, I said, sorry about this solar flare back here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to avoid it. I'm trying to get it down. I said that all of the executives of Anheuser-Busch needed to shut the fuck up and stop talking about the trans scandal, the Dylan Mulvaney scandal. I said they all needed to go on vacation, put a bag over their heads, don't be seen anywhere in public, and don't make any more statements, and this thing will blow over. And they didn't listen, and they made some statements that offended the trans community, and then everything went to shit in a handbasket really quickly. And now it seems that Target is deciding to follow in their footsteps. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, Gay Pride Month, I'm struggling. This video is gonna be bad. We're in like 8,400 feet elevation. I can't breathe. I don't know, every time I move, I get just completely winded. I know the trend doesn't help, but damn, man, it sucks. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, June is Pride Month, and basically every business in America has decided to pander to these people. I will never understand why that is. Before those of you in my audience that are gay get your rainbow flag panties all tied up in a wad, let me make one thing abundantly clear. I am against all the months and all the days. I don't believe in Mother's Day, Father's Day, Grandparents' Day, Christmas fucking Day, Valentine's Day. I don't believe in any of this bullshit. I think that this is the biggest corporate scam known to man. In case you haven't noticed, we have some fucking day every 3 weeks where we obligatorily are supposed to go out into the stores and spend our hard-earned money on a bunch of bullshit our loved ones don't need and probably don't want. And so this may come, well, it may or may not come as a surprise to you. Sorry about that wind if it's getting picked up. I don't celebrate any of the days. I buy my kids some Christmas shit, but they usually get it before Christmas. We're not even fucking Christians. Why would I celebrate Christmas when we're not Christians? We don't do Valentine's Day. We don't do Easter. We don't do Mother's Day, Father's Day, none of that shit. Doesn't mean that my family doesn't get a lot of toys and presents and stuff. My kids have more shit than any kids I've ever met. I just don't buy it for them on the day because I don't like the way that operates. I don't like feeling like because of a certain month or a certain day, I need to go out into the stores with the rest of the herd of dumb fuck humanity who just like lemmings follow each other off the side of a fucking cliff and just adhere to this corporate scandal. So I think it's like way smarter, if you want to buy your wife some roses, buy them the day after Valentine's Day when they're cheap as shit. Why would you let a corporation take advantage of you by telling you what you're supposed to buy on a certain day, jacking the prices of all that shit up real high so that you can be the stellar husband or whatever and have this special gift for your wife on the special day? What fuck day? Why is that? That's insane, people. Y'all all should stop buying into this bullshit. So that all being said, I'm against all the months and all the days. I don't think we need any awareness. I don't think we need any of that bullshit. So gay pride is just one of the many stupid fucking things that the human animal has come up with to waste all of our goddamn money. And now it's going to cost Target a whole bunch of money because they panicked behind the Dylan Mulvaney scandal and they moved the gay pride display to the back of the store. Are you people fucking retarded? Really? I didn't even know they had a gay pride displayed. And if I had gone into the store and seen it, I probably would have dismissed it like half of everybody else, because everywhere you go, everybody has one. You know, my Amazon packages will come with all kinds of gay bullshit tape on it. Like I have no problem with anybody and who they fuck. I wish my wife would do some gay shit herself. I would love to see my wife with another woman. I have nothing against anybody on this planet. You can chop your dick off. You can dress like a man and really be a woman. You can fuck each other in the butt. I don't care what you do. Just don't force it on me. Don't tell me I have to believe it's normal. Don't tell me I have to call you by some certain pronoun. Don't tell me I'm supposed to watch you kiss in public and not get a little nauseated. Okay, I don't care what you do. But it has nothing to do with me. And the second you try to make it about me, and apparently a lot of other Americans, they're going to revolt. And that's what's happening for Target right now. So they moved the display to the back of the store. And then that caused some people to go, well, shit, I wonder what was in that display. So then they go into the Target stores and they start picking over the goods and they're finding all kinds of crazy shit. They're finding like little bikini bottoms that are designed for men to wear so they can tuck their dicks out of the way. They found little kid-sized, like little sports bras that advertise themselves at being good for binding so that tranny girls or little trans, whatever the boys or whatever girl can try to hide their breasts. And that's got a lot of conservatives people really pissed off. They're disgusted by the fact that these things are in the stores at all. And so then a lot of heat started getting put on what exactly Target was selling. Again, you didn't protect your business. See, I'm out here trying to protect the cycle. You guys need to be protecting your business and shut the fuck up. Why do you keep making these things so public? You bring attention to something that nobody probably would have even noticed. But now you ran your stupid ass mouths and now people are noticing. So they're finding out all of the crazy, creepy shit y'all had in these stores and they're very upset about it. And so Target is following in the steps of Budweiser and they're doubling and tripling down. And so now they're starting to remove items from the store, not just move them to the back of the store, which obviously pissed the LGP, you know, the alphabet people off already. Because they're like, what do you mean? Why do we get relegated to the back of the store? What is this, like a Rosa Parks back of the bus kind of situation? We're now lesser than. Our things can't be in the front of the store, so they're pissed. Conservatives are pissed because the stuff was ever even put in the store. And then they're more pissed to find out exactly what is actually in the store because they didn't even know before Target decided to run their mouths and cause all of this problem. I mean, guys, this is so much fun for me to watch. It is so funny to me to watch how people will go. It's like a line in one of my favorite movies, The Devil's Advocate, where Al Pacino's playing Satan. He's saying, you know, he's talking about God, about how God's a trickster. He likes to set the rules in opposition. Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't taste. Taste, but don't swallow. And so while you're here on the ground, running around with your like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to figure out which way's up, he's up there laughing his sick fucking ass off. Okay, that's my Al Pacino. So that's effectively what he says in the video. And that's what's happening down here on Earth, is that all these people running around in this state of panic and they don't know what to do. And so these businesses keep just tripping over their own dicks. And so now Target is up against it. And it's probably going to take off like the Budweiser situation, because now they're just pissing off everybody and there's no real move they can make to unfuck it. if they keep taking products out of the stores, that's gonna piss off the trans community and the alphabet people and the left and the leftist sympathizers. You know, because you got all these people on the left who are not even gay, but they're very pro-gay rights. You know, it's like there's women who've never had an abortion, but they're pro-abortion. You know, there's women who have never even fucked a man and probably couldn't fuck a man if their life depended on it, and yet they're pro-abortion. The left, the way the left brain works, you can't even fathom it, you know? It's like this paradox wrapped inside of an enigma, buried in a mine at the end of a labyrinth. You know, there's probably like a minotaur down there, a hydra, maybe Medusa is down there turning conservatives that come down to the bottom to try to understand these liberal idiots. She just looks at them and turns them into stone. This is what goes on in the liberal brain. I'm trying to let you guys know. So you've got all these liberals who are going to get pissed off because they took the gay pride stuff out, and they don't even care about gay people. It's just that they care about their agenda, which is apparently to just destroy everything they touch. So now you've got a situation where Target did not protect the cycle. They did not protect the business model. They got involved in something they never should have gotten involved in. And now they can't win. So if they leave the stuff in the stores, they're gonna get boycotted by conservatives and right-wing, predominantly Christian people, but right-wing people. And if they take it out, then the left is gonna boycott. And if they keep hopping from one foot to the next, like Al Pacino said in The Devil's Advocate, everybody's gonna boycott them. Because there's nothing worse than a company or a person who is clear that they don't actually have any belief system. When you jump from one foot to the next, just trying to piss off the fewest number of people, it becomes very clear that all you really care about is money. That's what I've said about my rants. Like my channel is going in the toilet right now because I'm being way too honest and I'm pissing off too many people. See, I say too many anti-Christian things and then I piss off the Christians. I say too many anti-gay things and then I piss off the gays. See, I'm doing basically what Budweiser and Target, people like this are doing. To some degree, I'm not practicing what I preach. The difference is I'm not running a business here. This is not a popularity contest. I don't give a fuck if I have 400 people to talk to. I'd rather talk to 400 real people than a million fake ass loser motherfuckers or panderers or sycophants. I don't need that. YouTube is not a business for me. This is an outlet for me to vent my frustrations and my twisted, inane thoughts. So businesses should not be following my model because I'm doing everything you shouldn't do. And I'm paying the price too, you know? I'm losing subs left and right, you know? I used to average I was gaining like 230 subs a month. I started getting real on this camera. Now I'm only getting like 160 and the numbers just keep climbing, keep falling. But again, I don't give a shit. So I think Target cares. Their investors definitely care. There's a lot of money tied up in this deal, and these people are owning themselves left and fucking right, and it is so fun to watch. What we may actually be witnessing, I said this in another video, is the beginning of the pendulum swing. The pendulum was swinging so far left, it was getting so progressive and out of control, and you knew that it couldn't keep going that way. In the same way that if it starts swinging too far right, that's gonna be a problem too, and it's happening in Texas right now. Texas is passing some crazy legislation right now. I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna piss off you Christians, but I'm gonna warn you Christians, because I sympathize with your plight. I actually agree with the majority of traditional values. That's the thing, I'm kind of an enigma myself. I'm a conservative atheist who believes in traditional values. So there's no real party for me. I believe in Jesus. I just don't believe he's the Son of God. I don't believe that, I believe what Jesus said. I'm gonna make an entire video about this. Jesus said in the Bible, the kingdom of heaven is within you. I believe in Jesus. I don't believe in Christianity. I don't believe in churches. I don't believe in any kind of organized religion. But I do share the vast majority of Christian values. And so now I'm rambling and I'm losing track. But the point I want to make here is that Target is not protecting the cycle. They're not protecting others. One of our little plastic pieces we keep losing. They're not protecting their business. And I think the pendulum is starting to swing from this extreme left back to a more extreme right. And Texas just passed some laws where they're trying to make it to where the 10 Commandments, I think, have to be displayed in every single school in Texas in big, huge, bold print to where anyone who even attempts to read them can read them. And this is what happens, liberals. This is what happens when you push things to this extreme progressive left. The Christian right is going to fight back, and they're going to start pushing things back toward Levitical law. And that's what scares me about the right. The right the Christian right, the fundamentalist Christian right, would institute Levitical law in this country tomorrow if they could get away with it. And that's as terrifying as the shit that goes on the left. And so this is what I mean when I say middle ground. Maybe there's no true middle ground, but what you have to do is slow down the momentum of the pendulum. When you get the pendulum swinging where it goes way fucking left, that momentum is going to reverse course eventually, and it's going to go way fucking right. And that's what we don't need. That's when people get killed. That's when rights really get trampled on. That's when things really go in the shitter. What we want is a pendulum that swings gently from left to right and hovers the majority of the time in some kind of a centrist world where we can all just be who we are freely and stop telling everybody else who they have to be. You know, that's my only bitch with Christians. I love you guys, man. I spent a lot of time in the Christian church. My wife spent 35 years of her life in the Christian church. Just stop telling us we're going to hell because we don't believe in shit anymore. Stop trying to force your view on everybody. Just be happy that you're going to go to heaven and cope with the fact that not all of us even want to go. You know, that was one of the things for me. When I found out that what goes on in heaven, apparently, is that you sing praise to Jesus all day, I started thinking, damn, man, that lake of fire doesn't sound so bad. I mean, I don't give a shit how much you're burning. Eventually, you're going to get used to it, you know? Like, nothing for eternity can really feel the same for eternity, forever. You know, eventually it's just going to be your new normal. And so, anyway, I don't want to ramble on too much more. I can barely breathe as it is. So, be careful what you say. If you're a business owner, my advice to you, shut the fuck up. Don't talk about these things. Don't get involved in it. Don't have any displays. I would be telling people actively if I was running a business, I support you being whoever you want to be, but I'm not going to do anything with my business to show preferential treatment to anyone. That's how you be truly equal. You don't recognize any days, any causes, any groups, nothing. You take all of that shit out of your business model and you just produce the product that you produce and let the rest of the bullshit go. That's how you stay truly neutral, and that's how you can protect your business and protect the cycle. So there you have it. As always, hopefully this has been entertaining and informative. Hopefully you've gotten, at least if you don't like everything I'm saying, you've gotten to enjoy some very, very pretty views. I was going to show you more of that waterfall over there, but honestly, so yeah, I've been here for 4 or 5 days and it's kind of like, meh, it's a waterfall. It's water, it falls, sounds cool. Kids playing it, they scream and yell. That's what it is. See? So there you have it. As always, protect the cycle, and we'll see you on the next one.